What is up, guys? My name is Ian, and I help people take their mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. Our life works off polarities. You would never have light without dark. You would never have man without woman. And quite honestly, you would never have faith if you didn't have fear. And that's the title of this video, is faith and fear cannot occupy the same space. And that's because our life works off polarity. It's either this or that. It's either yes or no. It's either dark or light. But the thing is, we live in this universe that needs the polarity. It needs to be bouncing back and forth. It needs, that opposite. Because without a low, you would never know what a high is. And quite frankly, you would never know what faith is if you didn't have fear to overcome. Walking with Christ and, walking with your faith is probably the hardest thing you can do for yourself, because, it's so easy to get off track. It's so easy to fall short of, where you want to be. It's so easy to be tempted by, negative things in your life. But I'm here to tell you that when you have obstacles, when you have temptations, when you have, fear right in front of your face, that's when faith needs to occupy your space. Faith needs to be the utmost pole of that polarity. Worrying and meditating are actually they're polar ends. Laughter and anxiety are actually polar ends. And when you're not meditating, you're basically worrying, you're thinking, you're analyzing, you're getting deep into the emotions, and that either can be on a negative spectrum, which is worry, or it can be on a positive, which is meditating. So understanding that there's so much going on when it comes to what is in your environment, which is happening, but when it comes to who you are as a person, you have yes or no, you have up or down, you have faith or fear. So how do you act with faith when you're going through your day and it's scary, you're running out of time, you still have to get this work done? How do you act within faith? Well, the first thing, like I said, is, instead of worry, meditate. So that means basically just taking your negative thoughts and, deeply thinking about, the positive sides of things. A huge way that I meditate is I look at myself. I have all my limbs, I'm functional. I'm not sick. That's a positive side. And once you start, laying out these positive attributes of your day and who you are and where you're going and, what's happening, you start to gain momentum in that positivity. And if you let fear guide you, then you'll get swamped by negative, thoughts, negative experiences, negative people, and it'll literally crush you. But if you can stay, consistent with the positive, mentality, and let faith guide you, then it's totally a different story. If you have utmost, I guess faith is like the only word that I can find, but if you have, trust, if you have utmost trust in the process, everything will be, amazing. Everything will work out in the end. It might not seem in that moment, but as you go on, that trust is going to really begin to, become concrete in your manifestations. And as you go on, just have this long-term mindset. Don't see it for what it is in that moment. See it for what it could potentially be within that day, let alone that month, maybe even that year. And that long-term mindset is going to set you up for success. It's going to set you up for, manifesting the possibilities that you're trying to visualize. And really visualizing that future for yourself, that positive future for yourself, is going to change your current situation. Let faith guide you, not fear. Have trust in the system. Have trust in the process. And be long-term mindseted when it comes to you achieving what you want. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen gradually, day after day after day of consistent work. But if you let fear guide you, and you start to make excuses, or you start to put less effort, or you get distracted, if you let that happen in your life, then your goals and your dreams, they're actually going to be delayed. They're going to be pushed back. And we all don't want that. We want, to become the right person at the right time, and quickly and efficiently, because your inherent truth is abundance. Your inherent state is prosperity. So you bring yourself back to those, inherent states, you got everything that you need. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you found this video useful, go ahead and hit that like button. But other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you later. Namaste.